I am telling you, Mom, I am more confident about Thorne and me than I have been in months.
I'm very glad to hear it. That's wonderful.
And all it took was for me to change my attitude. I finally realized that I have everything that Thorne needs.
Can I say something?
Yes, Dad.
What about what you need? I don't hear you saying anything about that.
I know what I need.
Good, but does Thorne? And if he does, is he willing to do anything about it?
Adam, he will.
You know, I keep hearing that. When exactly is this supposed to happen? How many times is he going to break off an engagement with you?
About as many times as I've broken off an engagement with him.
All right, listen, both of you, let's not do this.
Hey, guys. I just heard some disturbing news on the radio. Stephanie Forrester had a stroke. She's in the hospital.
What? Oh, my God.
What hospital is she in?
Cedars.
I'm gonna go to her right away.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm gonna go with you.
No, Mom, maybe that's not such a good idea right now. Why don't I call you when I get to the hospital?
I can't believe it, Stephanie. You, of all people, you are stronger than anybody I know. And to see you just lying there like that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that this happened to you. To whatever extent that I brought this on, I do regret it. I love your son. And to know what this is doing to him. And the fact that it happened in the middle of one of our heated arguments, it only makes it worse. For him, for me, for our relationship. I don't know how we're all gonna get through this. But you will survive. You will get through. We both will.
Thorne, Mother was at your place with you when she had her stroke. I know you said you were talking. What were you talking about?
Doesn't matter, Rich.
Well, maybe it does. Maybe something about that talk helped trigger this.
Look, this isn't the time for that. The important thing is that we get her back.
Yeah, you're right, Dad.
Yeah, the doctor said she hadn't gotten any worse. I mean, you know, that's a plus.
If she would just respond, if she'd just start to talk again.
That she will. It's only been a matter of hours, really.
Well, I hope we can learn something from this. That this woman on whom we are also dependent is not as invincible as we thought she would. Time after time, she's come through for us, each one of us. She's endured our suffering and our crises, and maybe it all just became too much for her. Maybe something finally just pushed her over the edge. Maybe it was these last few years of disappointment. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was my failings as a husband.
Oh, Dad, it wasn't you. Don't even think that.
Then what was it, Ridge? What could have done this to your mother? I'm going to go in to see her.
I'll go with you.
No, Thorne. Wait out here, please. I want to see your mother alone.
Okay.
Hard to imagine, isn't it? A tough woman like Stephanie having a stroke.
I guess she was under a lot more pressure than any of us realized.
Pressure runs in the family over there.
Didn't she have differences with Brooke Logan?
Differences? Those two hated each other.
Well, maybe it had something to do with Brooke.
No, it couldn't be. She's not with Ridge anymore, and that's what used to get to Stephanie.
Maybe it was Eric.
No. Eric wouldn't involve himself with Brooke, not that way.
Well, Brooke's just about run out of Forrester men to make trouble with.
Except Thorne. And that's not going to happen. He's in love with your daughter, Macy.
He better be. And he better do something about it. I've just about run out of patience with that fella.
Oh, it does no good to talk like that, Adam. I just wish Macy would call from the hospital. You know, Stephanie Forrester and I have never exactly been best friends, but we have been splendid adversaries, and if anything happened to her, I would miss that. I don't want to lose her.
I'm gonna see if I can find the doctor.
Thorne, we already saw the doctor. He'll come back when he has more news.
What is this attitude, Ridge?
A little defensive, aren't we?
Oh, stop it, both of you. Your mother's in there. She's seriously ill.
That's right, Brooke, she is. And maybe it's strictly physiological. Or maybe something else helped it along. Nobody seems to want to help me understand what that is.
Understand what, Ridge? She had a stroke.
Brooke, you said you were there. You walked in on it, right? Were Thorne and Mother arguing? What were they talking about?
We were not arguing, Ridge.
Well, then tell me what the hell you were doing then. Brooke, do you know what this is about? Or was Mother already on the floor when you got there?
Okay, Ridge, now you're way out of line.
Well, then just straighten me out. That's all I'm asking, Thorne. Tell me what happened. You know, you sure seem like you're hiding something. I can't help but feel like that. I mean, is that why you won't open up to me? What? Come on. Tell me what you and Mother were talking about when she collapsed on the floor, huh? Tell me.
Thorne, honey. I'm so sorry. I just heard.
I want to talk to you. I want to tell you something. Something really amazing. It's something I think you really need to hear. And I want you to listen to me.
This business with Stephanie's really gotten to you, hasn't it?
I just can't help but wonder what it was that caused the stroke. It had to be something very traumatic.
Any ideas what that could be?
I got a few ideas. But I don't want to talk about it. At least not yet.
How is she?
She's fighting for her life.
Oh, my God. I just talked to her.
You did? When?
Last night after our date.
How did she seem?
She seemed wonderful, sweet, and supportive, like she always is with me. I can't believe this happened.
So after she talked with you, she went over to Thorne's place?
She did?
Yeah, that's where it happened.
Oh, my God, she had a stroke at your house?
Yeah.
Why didn't you call me?
There wasn't time, Macy. Everything just happened so fast. The paramedics were there within minutes.
Sweetheart, that must have been a nightmare for you.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
God, if I had known, honey, I would have been there for you right away.
I know.
But I'm here now, and I'm not leaving. Oh, honey, your mother is very strong. She is not going to let a stroke get the best of her.
Macy, this is very serious.
I know. But you can't give up hope, Thorne. You just can't, no matter how serious it may seem. Sweetie, it's okay. I've got enough hope for the both of us. And your mother is going to recover from this, I promise.
I don't know how to begin. So much has been happening these last few days with Rage and Taylor and with those babies. It's just been crazy. And then this has happened to you. Oh, you must be so frightened. What's happened to me is wonderful. It's just wonderful, and it's like a miracle. It's just a cruel miracle. And I want so badly to share this with you, and you can't. I can't. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I can't. And if you just hear me, maybe this would be the thing that gets you through it by some special divine way. This could get through to you and help you get through this terrible thing.
Doctor Statement, please.
Thorne. Macy has to be told. What happened last night can't be forgotten. We pledged our love to each other. And yes, I feel responsible for what happened to your mother. But that doesn't erase what went on in our hearts. And Macy has to know that, too.
Brooke, do you realize how inappropriate it is to talk about this right now?
Is it more appropriate to let her think that you love her?
Look, let's just not do this now, okay? Please.
That was Mother. She sends her sincere regards.
I'm sure she does.
And what are you doing here, Brooke? Stephanie was never one of your favorites.
I am here to support Thorne, Macy.
Well, he doesn't need your support. He has me.
How are you holding up?
Something went down between Thorne and Mother last night, didn't it, Brooke? He's hiding something from me. I'm damn well gonna find out what it is.
When Thorne called me last night to tell me you were here, I was in your living room with Amber. We were both looking at a beautiful flower arrangement that you had done. She told me that you had said that you would help her, that you'd teach her how to put flowers together in a vase like that. This little outcast of a girl has brought so much turmoil in our lives, and you were willing to take the time to teach us something lovely. She's really come around, hasn't she? Well, she's only able to do that because of you. Your kindness and your generosity and your ability to look beyond your rough exterior of something and tap into what's good inside that. And as I was listening to her tell me all the wonderful things that you had taught her, I was overwhelmed by how blind I have been to your loyalty and your faithfulness. And my heart cried out inside me at what a fool I was to ever let you out of my life. You know only one way to live, don't you? And that's completely and fully sacrificing for those you love. And I can tell you right now, Stephanie, I look at you now and I have never wanted you in my life more than I want you right now. I need you so much. When you recover from this, and you will recover from this just as surely as I'm sitting here, or we will both die in the effort. When you recover from this, I'm going to make up for the last few years. And I'm going to do it the way you do things. Because I've learned from you, I've learned that the only reason to care for somebody is the joy that caring and that giving brings to you. I've seen how much joy it's given you to care for this family. And in that respect, your life has been so much richer than mine. Well, it's time for me to enrich my life. In the only way I can. By caring for you. I love you, Stephanie. And I'm going to take care of you. And you're going to come back to us. And when you do,